A new trade deal just in time. After months of tense talks, the U.S. and the European Union have reached a preliminary deal ahead of Friday's deadline. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio shows us the potential impact this deal could have on American families.
Congratulations. This morning, the U.S. and the European Union reach a preliminary trade deal after a high-stakes meeting at President Trump's golf course in Scotland. The full details are still being worked out, but the deal calls for a 15% tariff on most EU exports to the U.S., with few exceptions.
This is probably the biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
President Trump says the EU, which is made up of 27 countries, will also buy $750 billion in American energy and invest $600 billion in the U.S. And he says there will be no tariffs on American exports to Europe. The president of the European Commission calling it a huge deal that followed tough negotiations.
It will bring stability. It will bring predictability. That's very important for our businesses on both sides of the Atlantic.
Despite the tariffs being much lower than the 30% Trump had previously threatened if no deal was reached by August 1st, experts warn that these tariffs will still increase prices for U.S. companies and consumers. Some worry more countries may not follow through on investing.
It is very unclear how also Europe will deliver on these investment plans. Let's not forget the European Commission cannot decide on how individual companies will do their investments.
Other analysts add that prices will still rise on popular European products that previously had low or no tariffs, including French perfume, German cars, and the EU's largest export to the U.S., pharmaceuticals. The deal comes as the latest Marquette University Law School poll shows a majority of Americans, 65%, disapprove of the president's handling of tariffs. President Trump will meet with the British Prime Minister today in Scotland to finalize a trade deal outlined earlier this year. At the same time, U.S. and Chinese leaders are meeting in Sweden for more trade talks and are expected to extend the current pause on tariffs. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.